will you? We just watch the hair.
Hey, John Turkey, you think you're a 70s fan? Okay, Kuta Kinte, can you handle this?
I've been waiting for you.
It's I Love the 70s, and this is 1977. The flicks, the fashions,
I love what you're wearing.
the fads, the TV, the tunes.
But I'm only just a boy. I got no time to fool around.
Far out year that gave us these burning questions. Wonder Woman, superhero, or dominatrix?
This is a woman that you pay $50 an hour for the privilege of kicking your ass.
What really went on inside of Studio 54?
I remember going up in the balcony. They were very intensely involved in certain activities.
What the hell was Chewbacca's problem anyway?
What, Chew? You tired of fighting already?
The answers to those questions, plus the magic of Gabe Kaplan in the tug of war, and the most famous 5 notes in the universe. Because you love the 70s. Because you and your friends still pretend you're rock.
You are my dancing queen.
Admit it. This is 1977.
Oh, boy. Right on. Can you dig it?
I love the 70s. I love the 70s. I love the 70s.
By far, the most stellar musical event of the 1970s was the breakout of the raucous boy band Buggsy, Brutal, Black and Bruise. The musical brainchildren of this Buggsy phenomenon were Rick Ouchler and his brother Donald. Both grew up in the small coastal New England town of West Haven, Connecticut, right at the height of the Savin Rock amusement park. Both boys exhibited a talent for music at a young age, with little Ricky attempting to master the accordion, while Donald took guitar lessons at the second-floor music school at the building on the corner of Campbell and Main. However, the lads didn't get back together again for this musical adventure until after college. Settling into their parents' basement, Don and his guitar, and Rick with his creative lyrics, they created their first reel-to-reel recording of their rock opera, Connecticut Turnpike. With such memorable tunes as I-95, the boys were sure that this would be their musical breakout. Finally, they'd hit the charts and perhaps be stars. But alas, not even the top 100. Well, it was back to the basement for the boys. The boys continued to hone their skills, and after adding a third member, got their first gig at the Beachcomber in Woodmont, Connecticut, performing under the band name Transtar Eagle. They performed rock and roll tunes to a standing room only crowd. Flying high from the big success of their first gig, they practiced some more, added a keyboard player, and got their second gig, the pivotal gig. On December 11th, 1977, the boys played the beautiful Debonair Beach Motel in West Haven, Connecticut. Rick made sure the house was packed with friends and clients. The band performed 3 sets, including new originals, Queen Lover, and Mondo Bondo. Everyone was there. It was a great success. Most importantly, though, this was the night that Rick created his Buggsy persona and created the band name Buggsy, Brutal, Black and Bruise. Now the boys knew who they were, and they could begin their journey and live their dream of becoming rock stars and legends. 70s, early 80s, guitarist Rick Comfort, lovingly called Cump, joined the band, bringing his Cape Cod-style influence and bringing the boys out of their parents' basement and into his 2nd Avenue home for jam sessions and practice. The boys continued to hone their Buggsy musical style and persona. This new musical environment was ripe with creativity. It was during this time that the band created their classics, I'm Going Down to 2nd Avenue, Statutory Rape, and My Love Has Taken Me to the Cleaners. With this newly formed Buggsy cast in place, the band performed on board the Long Island Sound's Liberty Belle cruise ship. It was a fight that night between the waves and the band to see who could rock the boat more. The Buggsy Brutal Black and Bruised band won. It was also on this night that the band's new drummer, Randy Pegnataro, first performed with the band, bringing his own musical stylings and creativity, as with his cymbal flourishes on the Rick Cump original composure, This Is My Song. Still, the band felt something was missing. It wasn't until Rick attended the Lawyer's Cruise that he heard an amazing guitarist playing along with a country band. Afterward, Rick, now as Buggsy, asked the guitarist his name and asked if he'd join the band. He said his name was Rabbit, and he said yes. Bringing years of experience and the right equipment, the family, the band, was finally all together. This was the birth of the real Buggsy Brutal Black and Bruised band. They were ready for prime time and they ran with it, playing gig after gig. Like this performance in June of 1981 at the Lakeside Country Club in Bethany. It rained so hard the boys thought they would get electrocuted. Lucky for us, the only thing electrifying was the music. Or at the many parties they performed at, held on the upper floors of the building on 509 Campbell Avenue, which now housed the brothers' law firm. One fan recently said, "Oh, I remember those parties. They were epic. I remember the band, and I remember the girls." The brothers from West Haven had finally made good, and for the next few years, along with Randy, Rabbit, and Cump, played a number of parties and various gigs, including at the brewery, the Utopia in West Haven, and as an opening act for NRBQ at the Utopia in Bridgeport.
Ladies and gentlemen, the brewery proudly presents, along with RPA Record Production and Cable Television Incorporated, the Buggsy Brutal Black and Bruised Band.
I was the crazy one. Lazarus!
ever watched out that someone was supposed to love you? My love has driven me to the wall. I've been put up against the wall.
But I'm only just a boy. I got no time to fool around. I'm going down to 2nd Avenue, but I ain't never been found. I'm walking in the seashore, gonna catch a little breeze. I'm going down to 2nd Avenue, got a mind with please.
The Buggsy Brutal Black and Bruised band was now flying high and at the top of the charts, but just as quickly as they got there, in October of 1985, the band performed at 70'S in Brantford. Unbeknownst to those in attendance, and perhaps to the band as well, this would be the last performance. This would be the last note played by the Buggsy Brutal Black and Bruised band. This was the last note. They never played together again. What happened to the Buggsy Brutal Black and Bruised band? Fast forward 35 years to this year, 2021. My online investigative reporting found recent uploads of Zoom meetings and YouTube videos of Don, Randy, Kump, and Rabbit rehearsing in studio, playing their old songs. But where was Buggsy? And Donald with a YouTube called Reunion? I decided to go directly to the source and contacted Donald at the law offices of Ouchler and Ouchler. I wanted a confirmation or denial that the band was posturing for a return. He stated that though they were hoping that this could happen, no one had been able to locate Buggsy. When I asked what happened, he said, "I don't know, the bum hasn't contacted us in 35 years. I decided to take matters into my own hands and send out my own investigative team to find him. Here's the results.
Buggsy? Buggsy, is that you? Buggsy! Buggsy! We need to ask you some questions! Come on! The guys are all waiting for you! Come back! Come back! Oh! Buggsy! Oh! 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 Lost him again. Okay, we just got report of a new Buggsy sighting. Word has it he's gone Jews for Jesus, and he's at this church. Where is he? Where? Oh! Buggsy! I found him! Buggsy! Oh! 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 Where'd he go? Wait a minute. He was just right here. I know that was him. What? Something strange about this statue. Oh, I lost him again. Dear Lord.
Then it finally hit me. I knew exactly where to find that bugger Buggsy.
This can't be. That's just too easy. That would, no way. No way. I should have known. It couldn't have been this easy. Really? Buggsy?
Going down to 2nd Avenue.
But you were found. What are the spoons for?
I lost my tambourine.
Oh man, I've been looking for you everywhere. The guys are ready. We're gonna have a reunion.
We're here.
Let's go. Come on, I'll take you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Buggsy Brutal Black and Bruised Band reunion.